What do I mean when I say all three channels? Well, the plan here is to specialize content on each channel to cater to the audience. So for example, if you're really into Street Fighter like I am, and you want to see me continue to play Super Street Fighter 4, continue to practice for Super Battle Opera, and play Super Turbo with my friends, then you're going to want to go to the channel DSP Street Fighter. It's been up for several weeks now. It's very successful. In fact, in this first week of release of Super Street Fighter 4, the channel has pretty much been in the top 100 most viewed on YouTube every single day. In fact, the other day I think it was number 5 most viewed on YouTube, which is insane. I mean, my darksydephil channel, the highest I've ever gotten, was number 3 most viewed on YouTube. So a new channel like that, to be that high up and that most highly viewed in just the first week is amazing. So again, I thank you, the fans, for doing that. But anyway, some other things that will be, it's not just going to be, you know, tournament footage and things like that for Street Fighter. You're going to see casual matches with my friends. You're going to see joystick tutorials, which, by the way, there's a tutorial up on this joystick basically explaining all about it, and all kinds of other joysticks that are now available on the market. You might be interested in that if you're into Super Street Fighter 4. There's going to be training videos. There's going to be techniques like character tutorials for games like Super Street Fighter 4. I'm planning on doing those just like I did for Street Fighter 4 last year. And pretty much I just want to get as much Street Fighter related content as I can on that channel. The reason I'm doing it on its own channel is, unfortunately, when you do play that kind of game, you might have a couple matches that are 2 or 3 minutes long, and so you end up with a lot of videos. We're talking maybe 30 videos in one sitting, and a lot of people just don't like that much spamming their inbox. So if you are into that, subscribe to DSP Street Fighter, and if you haven't checked it out, go over there right now and check it out. That's where all the new Street Fighter footage is going. But what about all the game footage, the new stuff that's going to be coming out, all the new game playthroughs and things that I'm going to be doing? Well, that's all going to now be continuing on this new channel that I created called DSP Gaming. So if you're really interested in the new games coming out this year, you want to see co-op gameplay with my friends, John Rambo, etc., you really want to see that kind of footage, that's the place to go. So if you haven't seen it yet, if you haven't checked it out yet, if you haven't checked it out yet, go over to DSP Gaming right away and subscribe. That's where all the new gameplay footage is going to be. Last but certainly not least, I'm sure you want to know what's going to happen with this channel, the darksydephil channel, which is the channel I started out with and I built up from scratch. Well, what I've decided to do is I'm going to go ahead and keep this channel, but I'm going to use this for basically an archive of the footage that I've already set up. So, for example, you're still going to be able to come here and see the Heavy Rain playthrough, the Mass Effect 2 playthrough, all the best playthroughs which people basically said, you know, Fallout 3, they're really just classics of DSP and we love watching them over again and again, and, you know, God forbid that I would lose them again. I don't want to put too much new content on this channel because I'd be afraid that I might possibly get a copyright strike against me again. So I think really this channel is going to primarily be just for an archive purpose, and then maybe at the end of the year what I might do is, if I do my top 10 video series of top 10 best, top 10 worst, etc., this might be the channel that I put those up, because that's definitely more of a review purpose, and there's really no way that any kind of a game publisher could put a copyright strike against me for that kind of a thing. So this channel, once again, I'm actually going to rebrand it DSP Classics, and I'm going to have that name up in the corner of the channel, so this channel will still exist. However, this is just an archive of previous footage with maybe a couple, 1 or 2 new things thrown in here during the year. What I will do here is, if there's a brand new series somewhere else, like for example if there's a new Street Fighter series on DSP Street Fighter, or if I'm starting a new important game on DSP Gaming, what I'll probably do is make the main channel video on this page link to over there, because you know how channels can do that. You can actually make your main video not a video that you've uploaded on that particular channel. So I might do that so that really this channel will be a hub for, if you want to see some of the new cool things going on all the other channels, this is the place to go. If you want to see the video logs explaining what my plans are for the future, you can go to the King of Hate HD, and then those channels can in turn lead you to my other channels to see the new footage. So those are my ideas right now, and I really, again, I thank you so much for supporting this channel and getting it back. I don't want a chance losing anything on this channel again, so it's going to be primarily just for archiving purposes. That's pretty much it. Just to recap, for all the new gameplay footage, it's going to be DSP Gaming. For any Street Fighter related footage, tutorials, joystick things, all kinds of stuff related to fighting games of Street Fighter, it's DSP Street Fighter. for the archives of all my previous footage, my 7,000 plus videos, which has now been restored on YouTube. It's going to be darksydephil, but I'm going to rename it DSP Classics. So you'll see the name will say DSP Classics, but you can find it by searching darksydephil. And then the King of Hate HD for my vlogs, for basically updates on everything that I'm planning to do, things going on in my life, and non-related gaming footage. So again, once I just want to say thank you so much to all the fans. You guys really stuck in there. You kept a positive attitude along with me, and together we did it. We got the channel back. The DSP Gaming Network is now in full effect. Just for everyone to know, the new footage that's will be coming out this week is going to be pretty much all Super Street Fighter 4 related. There's still a lot of things I want to do with different Madness series, try out different character tutorials and things like that. And then once that finally dies down, we've got some new games coming up this month. We've got Lost Planet 2, we've got possibly the new Prince of Persia if I could squeeze it in, but before that I definitely want to try Alan Wake, and also a possibility of Red Dead Redemption. I'm not sure because last time I did a game by Rockstar Games, Take-Two was put up those copyright claims. If I can get those on Grand Theft Auto 4 resolved, I'll definitely be a lot more confident to play a game like that, because I know that, you know, YouTube will basically have my back and basically just resolve if they put up some bullshit claims. So anyway, in conclusion, everyone, raise your glasses. Let's have a toast to darksydephil, to getting the channel back, and for gamers all around the world sticking up for what we believe in, sticking up for our rights, and getting justice when it comes down to it. In the end, there can be a happy ending, even for the bad guy. That's fucking awful. Oh God. This is DSP signing off, and in conclusion, I just want to say, it's good to be the fucking king.
As he walked from the place where the traitor lost both his name and his face, through the halls and the corridors, stinking in blood.